Hello, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to Tyler's Talk Football,
Football.
sort of, kind of,
Yeah,
straight from the basement.
our humble abode,
Yes,
our
it is
basement.
Season 3, Episode 4.
4 times already.
Already this year.
Seems like we just got started, but so much is happening.
So
we
much
got
is
to
going
slide
on. So
into
much
it,
is
sweetheart.
going on.
Good morning,
Definitely.
honey.
How are you, dear?
I'm good, honey. It's pretty outside today.
Yes, it is.
From Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yes, I am Q.
I'm Viv, also known as Billy.
And the T-shirt is.
Oh, honey,
my
my
God.
sister Carl, our sister Corla.
Yes.
She gave this to me, and it's the cutest thing. It's Billy. What's it say on here? Billy, Bill's girl, of
Bill's
course.
girl.
Bill's girl. Kind of
Bill's
looks
girl.
like Billy, but in a different way. So thank you to my sister.
All right.
But Billy's looking a little different. But I'll let you acknowledge that.
All right. Well, okay. Well, then let us toast.
No, you didn't acknowledge. You didn't see, honey. I'm dressed up for you today.
Oh my God.
honey, I'm special.
Oh,
Oh, honey,
how can I
what's
forget
going on
this?
with us? You know why I have on purple today?
Why is that?
Because I am acknowledging the fact that the NFL is playing a game in London, England, United Kingdom this afternoon. And so I had to pull out all the stops. The purple hairs in honor of, rest her soul, Queen Elizabeth. Her hair was so beautiful and white and purplish and all of that.
All of that.
This is in
That's right.
honor of Queen Elizabeth
Yes.
and the crown jewels of Thailand. We're coming to you from Tyler Kingdom in our basement. You know where's my earrings are? They're sparkly.
Yes. Very sparkly.
They're not from London Jewels.
Harry
Harry Winston, they're from Chico and Marsha's and T.J.
Max. All right. I think we got that. It's time for a toast.
Oh, honey, you ready?
Yes, we are. And of course, I'm coming from Duncan's. And
I am born to be queen.
Want to be queen.
I am coming to you from
Oh, God.
Born to be Queen.
Okay.
I'm drinking, honey, mint tea.
Tea, all right.
Delicious. Born
Okay.
to be Queen for everyone. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, it's-
Don't choke yourself.
excuse me. It's kind of strong,
All right.
but very good.
Let's
Born to be Queen. Yes. let's get
recap
going. Yes.
last week's game.
Oh, jeez, do we
And
have
of
to?
course- Yes, we do. We have
That's
to.
why
We have to do
that's why I'm
this.
coughing in
And
advance.
you know the first one that I'm going to talk about, because we already talked about the Giants last week,
Yeah,
Lucy.
yeah,
Okay, but
yeah.
this past
We must.
week
Yeah.
we saw the Ravens,
Yeah. Decimate.
yes, annihilate.
Oh,
The
I like that.
Bills.
Oh, go
The
ahead. Go
Bills.
ahead, Q.
Oh God, what a game.
Annihilate,
What a
decimate,
game.
destroy. It was sort of. I just.
Yeah. I'm sure you're
I'm still not right.
you're sure. I'm sure
It's
you're not
taken
right.
about a week for me just to. I've been in a bad mood
Yeah.
most of the week.
I can
Let
imagine.
me just say this. First of all, congratulations, because I'm not a spoiled sport. Okay, I have a cousin that is all Ravens all day long.
Yes.
Mr. Pete, also known as Peter.
Petey.
Petey. Norman Parker from Baltimore.
I am sure.
And
he was,
but you know, you can't listen. I'm not a sports sport. Congratulations to the Ravens fans. You kicked your asses.
I think
okay?
he was at the game.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
He was, and his
of course.
beautiful daughter. You kicked your asses, and I don't know where we were. I don't know if we were still on the team bus or the plane or wherever it is. But you know, you can't win them all, and we're still.
You can't.
We can't. But you know, I had a bad feeling,
You did.
Q-tip. I had a bad feeling.
What's that?
Within 5 minutes, I know. Billy has a forecast of the game, and I could feel things that weren't looking good. Now, there's this. Of course, Josh did all he could do. I don't know what was
He
happening
could've
with the
done more.
guys.
Good.
And that's yeah. But you know, we're not going to hate on our guys because you know they're still only lost one game.
Yeah.
But I do then. I know we'll get into it more. That what's his name? The player's name that was explosive. Oh my God!
He was the player of the
What-
game,
who
and that
was
was
this?
Derrick Henry,
Jeez.
who rushed for 199
Oh my!
yards,
Run, Forrest,
not including
run!
the passing yards that he got, but you couldn't get that one last yard at the end of the game.
What do you mean one last year?
One last yard to make 200.
Oh,
200 is
what's
a
the big deal
milestone.
with
200 is a milestone.
Oh, it is.
Phyllis, eh?
Did they get a trophy for that?
No, they don't get a trophy, but it's always good
All right.
when that
Well,
happens.
congratulations to Mr. Derek. This was his name?
Derrick Henry.
Congratulations, Derek. You were just outstanding.
Yes,
I mean,
he
you-
was. And
you
the Bills were not.
And well, no, we didn't show up.
No,
Derek
didn't
was
show.
running like Forrest Gump.
But run, Derek, run.
He was running.
He was running.
And congratulations. Enough
Yes,
said.
enough
Let's
said
put that awful
about
game
that
behind
game.
us and let's
Yeah,
move on.
yeah,
Let's,
yes.
please, Q, take it.
Let's
Move
on.
Yes.
Okay, a couple other games of importance last week. Of course, Lions over the Seahawks. Seahawks were undefeated, but now they are not. And of course, the Colts over the Steelers, who were also undefeated. And both of them were good games.
Okay.
But that's just the way
Is
the
Russell
cookie
playing
crumbles.
yet? Is he still out?
No, he's
What kind
not
of
playing
injury is on his?
I think it's more than an injury.
I'm getting a little nervous
at this
now.
point in time.
I just don't want to go into
think he's going to be playing.
Oh,
Justin
my heart,
Fields, I
honey.
think, got that spot locked up.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I'm just starting to have a heartburn.
All
I'm just concerned with Russell. I'm concerned. Let's just go on.
Okay.
I can't even talk about
right,
it.
and to make a note of this past Thursday
Yeah,
night game, which was an incredible game, and if you haven't seen it,
I didn't see it.
you didn't see it. No, I think that you did not see that one. But the Falcons over the Bucks in overtime. Quite a game by our captain, Kirk Cousins. He had quite a game.
Congratulations,
Over
Kirk.
500 yards passing.
Congratulations.
So good for Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons. All right. Okay. So as we move on,
The Chiefs, some bad boys. Well.
The Chiefs and the Vikings are the only teams that are still undefeated right now. Okay. And matter of fact, the Vikings are playing now. We'll talk about that in a minute. And of course, the Chiefs.
Well, what did you say? But you know what, Hunt? It almost gets so ridiculous now. Is it the Chiefs? I just call it playing against Patrick Mahomes. I don't even call the team anymore because it's Patrick Mahomes. And God bless him. He's just really outstanding. And I'm a big enough person. Billy is a big enough person to say when good is good.
Right.
Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes and the team.
Right. And of course, the Jaguars are
Boy.
still winless.
Yeah.
So you know what? It must be the hair.
Well, Trevor Lawrence in that long. Is this Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yes, it is.
Adorable long hair. I don't know what's going on with Trev.
I don't
But
know.
Trev, hang in there, sweetheart.
Hang in there, brother.
Don't give up yet, okay? But
Don't give up.
quitters never quit. And what is it? Winners never lose. Quitters never quit.
That's right.
Whatever. Something like that.
Something like that. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I go with that one.
Yes.
Okay. So listen, as we mentioned last week, every week we have an
new
NFL spotlight, a new segment.
Yes, I love this spotlight.
Yes, and this is about
this week.
referees.
This week it's special.
Yes,
It's special.
something different.
So we don't just talk about the players. We're gonna throw a loop in there for you guys. We're not gonna always come straight forward. You can say, who are these Tylers talking about this week? Well, we're not talking about a player this week. We're talking about those guys and women in the black and white shirts,
the zebras,
also known as the referees. Okay,
yes.
So I did a little research on. This is what I love doing research on topics, backstories. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Now, here's a little tidbit for you and our fans, our guests, into our home. The average NFL referee salary is, guess how much?
Oh, it's up there, I'm sure.
$200,000.
Wow.
Look, I'm leaving. I need a part-time gig. My gosh. But you know what?
Yeah.
But that's a part-time gig. Most of the referees have various occupations: bankers, teachers, lawyers, engineers, a wide swath of vocations.
Yes.
Now, during the NFL season, referees dedicate time to their officiating duties, including game footage, participating in training sessions, and traveling to the games. Then, of course, at the end of all of this, they go back to their primary jobs at the end of the season. I just think this is just awesome what they do. Now, the path to becoming an NFL referee is a long one. Do you know what it takes?
Training, a lot of experience beforehand, I imagine.
Now, in order to be considered for the position, referees are expected to have at least 10 years of experience. Now, this experience is usually gained by refereeing high school games, college games, and semi-pro games.
Okay.
Now, and NFL referees are hired through a process that includes scouting, evaluation, and seeing how well they mix into the mix. So that's just a little backstory um, on our referees, the guys and women in black and white.
Yeah, and thank you very much. And
You're
just to
welcome.
add, there are line judges, side judges, umpires, all that kind of stuff. And the referees, they're the guys that do the
I don't,
touchdown.
and I think they get a bad
And
rap.
they, mention the infractions,
Yeah,
and anything.
all I know is this one,
Yeah,
woo,
what's that one?
that means touchdown.
All the way up.
Woo! That means touchdown, and they can be annoying at times.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I found out?
What's that?
They have security.
Oh.
Yes, I found that out that these guys, just like team members, athletes,
I would think so.
Because some people in those stands are they just we're living in a violent world. So
oh my goodness.
And so yeah, they have their own security too. So I'm just saying.
And to also add, it's a tough occupation.
Oh jeez.
I mean, they make these split-minute decisions. They see what they see.
Yeah,
they call
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I
some
mean,
people
you know,
like
they
it, some
do
don't.
they do review a lot of the plays to get it right
Yes.
as best they can.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
tell you, I can see them having security.
They need security.
I mean, some
And
people
can you imagine
are out
in those
there.
playoff games, the Super Bowl
Oh
in
my
particular?
God,
It's not easy, folks. So
it's not easy.
let's just give
hats off.
hats off to our
to
spotlight
referees.
of this week, the black and white guys in their shirts and the women in their shirts in black and white, the referees.
The referees. Okay.
All
All right. Let's move on, as they say. Oh. Let's move on.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do a little
Boy.
preview of this week's games.
Yes.
And let's talk about the game going on right now as we speak.
Who is it?
It is the Jets versus the Vikings in
London, England, United Kingdom.
17-7 at the half, and Minnesota is playing the game so far.
17-7.
Yes.
Well, I have a lot of concerns at this because I once again have done my research. Q, I'm going to ask you as the X and O guy. Coach Sala. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I've been listening to ESPN radio on the way to work.
I'm sure you have.
I have, and I ain't hearing good things about not Sala as a man, Sala as a coach.
Yeah, Sala's
What's your take on this, honey? On
well,
Coach Sala?
he better start. He better start winning. But I know. I think he's a good coach. I just think that
What's
you
missing?
only get but so much time, and fans and they want things to happen now. I mean, this is a game of now. What have you done for me lately? Now.
Yeah, it's really sad.
And Salah is a good coach, but good just don't make it.
Do you think he's not aggressive enough? I mean, Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers
yeah,
is back.
I think
Aaron,
what's
he
you
been
know
doing?
what?
What's he doing? He's not doing much.
Well, not today, not yet.
Oh.
But I think he has the players. He has a great defense. He need a
Okay.
couple more playmakers on offense, and I think give him some chances. They need to make the playoffs, so that's what they need to do.
Well, I don't care if they make it or not because.
And I think that this was the year to do it. I mean, they're right behind Buffalo in the standings, and let's see what happens.
Well,
For
I
the
mean,
New York Football Jets.
once again, being a mafia, leading a mafia, I wish them all the best, but I don't want one to be better than us.
Of course
okay.
not.
But
Buffalo Bills.
But you know what? They're in London. Now let's talk about this.
Let's talk
Q,
about London right quick.
Once again, the NFL was across the pond. Now,
Yes.
last month they were down in Brazil. I just love the Brazilians. I just do. I can't help it. They were down in Brazil. Now they're back in London. Today they're at Tottenham Stadium. Tottenham seats 62,000 people. That's a lot of butts and seats. But there's more butts and seats in 2 weeks when they'll be at Wembley Stadium. 90,000 butts in seats.
A lot of people.
That's a lot of people. But I'm going to ask you this. Why are we going to all these different countries?
Well, the NFL is about global.
Mm-hmm.
About making a presence known everywhere and making just spreading the game around.
Mm-hmm.
But the bottom line is the moolahs.
Wait, how does the moolah, how does that translate
Whoa.
to the NFL in America?
It translates very much that the corporation, the NFL itself,
Mm-hmm.
is just making money hand over foot. They're spreading the game around to all these countries that weren't as knowledgeable about football, but they are certainly now. Probably more than we even think as Americans.
You think they're trying to recruit some of the players?
They've already recruited some players.
Country
There's not too many, but there are some players that come out of Canada. There are some players that come out of Germany.
Really?
Yes, and there's kickers that come from everywhere.
Oh, don't even talk about
Australia,
kickers, but I mean, not
okay,
even talk
and
about
other
them.
places like that,
Yeah.
and in South America, and I tell you, it's a global game. It's a beautiful thing as far as I'm
Well,
concerned.
yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
saw that game out of Brazil,
oh, it
all
was
those people,
exciting. It was
and
exciting.
and London always puts on a good show,
Yeah.
and the
I love
stadium is
London.
filled, and there are American football fans everywhere.
I love
Okay,
London, honey. Now, after this is all said and done, whether the Jets win today or the Vikings win,
right,
they're gonna be hungry.
yeah,
Okay, they're
yeah.
gonna be
I
hungry.
would assume
Our,
so.
those guys, big guys, burly guys. Oh, jeez, burgers. I mean, just big men. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, regardless of what position they play, they're hungry. Now,
Starving.
I don't want to be disrespectful to my London friend, Londoners.
Oh no, please
Um,
don't.
but I once again I did a little research. Now, about 20 years ago, my girl Candace and Althea, my other colleagues, we had a nurse trip. Okay, we went to London, and it was fantastic. I wasn't really feeling it initially. I'm so glad I went, but I gotta tell you how the food leaves a lot to be desired. But I did some research. Now, I'm wondering if our guys will have something today for dinner called sausage. Excuse me, bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
Doesn't that sound yummy?
It sounds really yummy.
Do you know what bangers and mash?
I have a feeling.
What do you think?
I think it's some kind of meat.
Sausage and mashed potatoes. Or maybe
Oh, God.
maybe the guys will have today something called Sunday roast.
Okay.
It's roasted meat, I
Mhm.
think beef. But they love potatoes over there.
Yes.
Baked potato, mashed potato, and veggies, carrots, broccoli, any kind of vegetable.
And that's good. I love
But
vegetables.
I know you do, you're veggie. But the centerpiece of this meal is something called Yorkshire pudding, made with flour, eggs, milk, and beef drippings. Then it's baked, and it looks like a popover. Not to be confused with the American Jello pudding,
Yeah, well, not
which
to be confused.
shakes and is gelatinous. But this is more of a pop, like a popover, and you can fill it with different things. It looks that was delicious.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this to the fellas: good luck with finding flavorful food. Now, my only suggestion as I end this segment is, guys, I would suggest that you take some adobo seasoning, my favorite Sazon, or even some Jamaican jerk. Just put Jamaican jerk on their food, on the bangers and mash, and good luck. But
Okay.
this isn't about food. This is about
Football, and let's get it
all
on.
right.
Okay, with other previews of today's games. Thank you very much for that.
Sure.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Yes.
Of course, the Giants at the Seahawks today. Seahawks just lost their first game last week, but the Giants still need a win. They kind of lost their last couple, and they lost Malik Neighbors for a period of time for this game
geez.
at least, in the concussion protocol.
Another one.
So
It's just out of
let's
hand
see
now.
who steps up today.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, do your thing.
Yeah. Stop
Get
being
around. The defense will come around. The defense
Yes.
hasn't been playing bad at all. But
Good
come on,
luck, honey.
Giants. Come on, G-Men.
Do you know what your record is, honey?
Right now, I believe it's 1-2 or
Okay.
1-3.
Oh boy. Well,
I have to
keep hope. Keep your chin.
have
up,
hope.
sweetheart.
Keep
Honey,
hope alive.
Keep your chin up, sweetie.
All right, I will.
Okay.
All right, so
The game of the day, of course, is
the Bill. No, it's not necessarily the game of the day.
Oh.
It's just another game during this day. Bills versus the Texans. Texas.
okay.
Okay, and and Texans are a good team. C.J. Stroud,
Yeah.
good young quarterback for the Texans,
Yeah,
and of
he
course
is. Of course, in
our
limited-
Josh, right? You're Josh.
Well, I'll take this, honey, because this is,
Okay.
if you don't mind. Big game today. Okay, now I believe we're 3-1,
Mhm.
our record, and so that's the Texans record, and we're playing against my son who defected, Mr. Diggs.
Oh yes.
Mr. Diggs, Stephon Diggs is now with the Texans, and we're playing against his brother Josh and the fellas, and it's going to be a good game. It's going to be probably kind of kind of weird to see your former Bill on the
Yes,
other side.
On the other side.
But
So.
You know, they both had the same record. You know, interesting. The
Interesting,
dichotomy of it all.
you know.
And we'll see. But rooting for the Bills do much better than they did last week. Come on, Josh. Come on, guys.
Yeah, they'll. I think that'd be a close game, actually.
Where are they playing? I don't even. It should be in Buffalo.
They are playing in Texas.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Okay.
They're playing in Texas.
All right. Well, good luck, everyone. And
Well,
remember, it's a game. It's not, you know.
Are you sure?
No, I get worked up. Okay, go ahead. I know.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to other key games today. Dallas at the Steelers. You know, this will be a good game. Both teams coming off a loss, and both teams are considered ahead of their divisions. So let's see what happens there. I say Dallas will win in Pittsburgh.
Well, he needs
Just
to win.
my feeling.
What's he making? $30 million a day.
Dak.
You know, his name sounds very
Dak.
Dak Prescott. Is he English?
No.
It sounds very Londonish. Okay.
Very Londonish.
Okay.
Ravens at the Bengals. That's always a big
yes.
divisional game.
Okay.
You know, Lamar versus Joku. Okay, we'll see who comes out there. I think
Okay. Good luck,
Cincinnati.
everyone.
I mean, after that big win by the Ravens last week,
Okay. How many times you gonna say it?
let's hope for
They have explosive defense.
that they won't let down during this game. But
Yeah.
the Bengals are at home, and it should be a very interesting game.
Yeah, they play
To
hard.
say the least.
Those guys play. You know what I have to say about the Ravens?
What's that?
Well, of course, you know I just love our colors, red, blue, and white. But I kind of think that their outfits are quite sexy. They're all black. They're like panthers.
Okay. All right, and then on to our Monday night game. Of course, the Saints at the Chiefs, and we'll see if the Chiefs remain undefeated, or New Orleans has something for them. So we'll
Or
keep
as we
that
say,
in
the
mind.
Saints versus Mahomes, because
Saints
it's really
versus
no one.
Mahomes.
And as an aside, what's going on with Mr. Kelsey? I know he's on every commercial you can imagine, but what's
both
going
him and
on?
what's going on is
with him on
that
the field? He's not getting many plays.
teams are not going to allow Travis to beat them, so that he's getting double teamed, and this opens up the whole field for the other receivers that the Chiefs have.
Because
it's a good strategy, but Travis will come through. I mean, he'll have his day.
But you know the word team?
Yes.
Okay.
What about team?
Team means E, and there's an E in team for everyone, not just one.
I see. Okay. That's why there's 11 players on the team.
Yes, but we know what.
And they all have a part.
Yeah,
yes.
they do.
I think we all know that one.
We do. But you know what? It's time for the show to come to a
end. All right, folks. Again, as always, listen, remember to subscribe, hit that button, share with us on Facebook and other media outlets.
Please, if you love us, love us.
We're on YouTube.
If you love us, we appreciate it.
That's right.
And we're just out here trying
to
share some
shout to
joy.
all our buddies and
everyone,
our friends and
everyone,
all of you.
Everyone,
thank you for joining
everyone.
in.
We appreciate it so much.
Alrighty.
Have a wonderful day.
And enjoy your games, everybody.
Enjoy, and another day of autumn. Enjoy, everyone.
Okay.